All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show, where the aquarists go to be in the know. On your Aquatic Morning Show, I'm sorry I was late. I was dealing with the horseshoer, but you know what? I think I have a co-host. Somebody's off work. Good morning.
Hola, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing great, except for I forgot my laptop charger at work, so
Oh
I have to be
no.
on my phone.
Okay, that's okay. We'll take you any way we can get you, man.
Oh, thank you. Happy belated 4th of July.
Right. Well, you were here, but happy fourth. Happy fourth. How was your work day that day?
Actually, it was really good. I sold $24,000 worth of sheds.
Right. Yay. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I needed it.
It's gonna be raining on you.
I hope so. I need some money to get my shrimp tanks going.
Right.
I got to get my substrate. I have tanks cleaned and ready. They just need substrate, and then I need some lights and a few other things to help me get things going. Mainly substrate. That's what I need. And that's, for shrimp tanks, the active soil is expensive.
Yeah.
So right now, though, not Petco, Amazon is doing 50% off of fluval stratum for the 17 or the 8-pound bags, I think, are only $20.
Okay, not bad.
So if anybody needs some substrate, they got it at 50% off. At least they did yesterday.
And that's at Petco?
I'm messing. No, at Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
Yeah.
All right. We got to go get some. We'll go look at it in a minute. We'll see. All right. Let's see who's in chat. Yeah, go ahead. What do you need to? I'm gonna see who's in chat. Big Bionic Bigfoot says, I'm not here today, but we do know he's here. Good morning, Dennis. I'm glad you're doing good, dude. You just don't know how happy I'm glad you're doing good. And that's not an easy surgery to go through, and you're just coming through it with leaps and bounds. Monster Fish Guy, Miss Lori, good morning. I was actually working on my Zazzle account, or trying to work on my Zazzle account yesterday, and my internet went out, and so I went on to work and didn't get back working on it, Miss Lori. But I was trying to work on that. Garcia, good morning. I tell you what, we got two amazing people, one on screen and the other one in chat. Let's do some.
What's up, everybody? I love shrimp and I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show.
Garcia Aquatics here. And guess what, guys? I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show.
He loves shrimp. All right.
Yeah, right. That's what it sounded like he was about to say. So look, check it out. I'm doing this is the way I do some of my getting water out of my tanks. I'll use like an air stone like this. Yeah. I prefer the Zist air stones because they're adjustable. But I'll do this. That makes sure that I don't get any shrimplets or anything like that out of my tank. Now, a question that I want to ask everybody that I've noticed in some of these tanks, did you see those little specks flying around the water?
Yeah.
They look like little pieces of algae or something. They're not seed shrimp, but is that like infusoria or paramecium or something?
I'm going to say infusoria, but only because in my shrimp tank in my bathroom, I get the same thing every now and then. but they don't hurt anything. And
Right.
I think the shrimp.
No, it doesn't look like they
eat
hurt
them.
anything. I think the fish eat them.
Yeah, right. But I don't
Especially
think
my clown killifish.
isn't it too small to be paramecium though?
Or is it too big?
Or is it too big? Now that one
I
thing
just don't
swimming
know.
up.
But I definitely see, you know, the detritus worms and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But so anyways, what I'm doing is I'm taking out water out of this tank because the TDS is a little high.
Okay.
And I want to get it down within range so I can put some shrimp that I have waiting.
What are those?
These are some backline pintos, black galaxies.
Okay.
And then over here are some fishbone red galaxy. These are from Grant and Shelby. These are from Shelby's collection. Grant took them without her knowing. Or he got them out of the tank without telling her so she wouldn't have to feel the pain. That's what he said. These are from Tim, aka Crypt Keeper Aquatics.
Crypt Keeper.
And then I have some red and the Nancy's over here also from Tim.
Those are pretty.
So I'm getting them ready to go.
To deal with the water, to be able to keep some more care, to be able to keep some Caridina. But
it's easier than you think.
Well, I mean, I know.
But here's this tank.
This tank. Time to deal with it right now. The Subwasser tang, your Subwasser tang.
I'll show you my tank of Subwasser tang that I'm working on. Look at this Vienna guppy male. Let's see if I can get it clear. Come on, dude. This little sucker.
Guppies are hard to do.
Yeah, but he's beautiful. The colors on him are beautiful.
He's pretty. I mean, just seeing, even not able to see clear, you can tell the colors are pretty. There you go. Very pretty. Where's the female?
The female is over here in this tank. Right there. Look at how fat she is.
Wow.
So she's getting ready to drop.
Yeah.
So I got her separated with these orange shrimp. They're all females, which makes me mad.
Aww.
Don't have any males. Aww. But over here.
God, I love that Subwasser tang.
Yeah.
I love it. It's my favorite moss, and I can't grow it.
I have 3 blue neos in here that are this dark. They're like midnight blue.
Yeah. They are. They're pretty though.
And then in this tank, I have my giant willow moss. It's got a little bit of hair algae, so I'm trying to manage that.
The shrimp, you don't have any shrimp in there right now, do you?
I'm
gonna say mine eat the hell out of the hair algae.
These little filters right here are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
I love the way they come already with the pre-cut filters.
Yeah.
You know, and I can switch out this media. Yeah. But I got these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and experiment and put substrate on the bottom compartment instead of the gravel and media.
To be able to
whatever they call
bottom?
No, to go in conjunction instead of, I want to do like a sponge filter and a couple of those box filters to try that, to see if that helps with using specialized substrate to help buffer the pH. Kind of like what I was doing with box filters with substrate.
Yeah.
Just as an addition, that way when my when I deplete my substrate over time, can I just switch out the substrate in the box and put that back in without having to do an entire reset?
Well, what about the plants? Won't the plants not be getting enough nutrients from the soil if the soil is already depleted?
No, not necessarily. What I'm talking about is it being depleted from its ability to buffer the water.
Oh.
Not to maintain the nutrients in the soil, but to buffer the water.
Oh. Well, how long does
Because that's why I use active substrate, is for the buffering, not for the nutrients.
And what
just the added benefit about
buffering brings down the pH?
Yes.
To what?
Around 6. I want it around between 6 and 6.5.
Okay. What is that? Oh, it's a 1. Okay. It's a 1, not a 2. Okay.
Oh, check it out. This is going to be my little setup here. I got.
There you go.
On top of. Have this portrait tank there. I'm going to have these 4 or 5 gallons. And then I'll have this other portrait tank here.
Okay.
And then I might switch out these 20 longs here. I might switch them out and put 5 or 4 5-gallons instead. So that way I just have more tanks.
So are
Same
you not
water
going to
volume.
do the breeding thing? Like you had?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to make sure I do. I got to save at least one to do it to where I have the breeding tanks. And, I would put these little totes here.
Okay.
But I got another project going on over here. And let's go check this out. Let's see if I even have the lights on. This is kind of cool. So what I've done with my clown killifish.
Oh, I love clown killies.
Where's my light? Where's my light? Excuse the mess in my house.
No, don't worry about it, dude.
It's kind of cool that I get to walk you around like this.
I know.
So much better than on the laptop. This pond is doing awesome.
You gonna use it as a sump? Did you decide?
Probably.
Yeah.
So what I've done over here is this is the tank that I had all my clown killifish in. And I've been trying to breed.
Yeah.
Well, they've been breeding.
Okay.
I've been finding babies, and a lot of them in this little moss bed. But what I did, I started thinking about how do I separate the parents from the babies. So I did it the other way around, and I'm using these breeder boxes. I got 2 of the large ones. I have the adults on this side. Hopefully they'll spawn. My theory is that they'll spawn the eggs and the babies. Once they hatch, they'll get to this side. Eventually, since they float to the top, they'll come out of the breeder box and go into the main.
And spill into the main tank. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. Oop.
Did you find me?
Hang on. You're back. All right, there you go.
I probably don't get good reception there.
Well, look at you go. You've been working.
Got little baby shrimps.
BBs. Love BBs.
And then some PRLs.
Minnow Aquarium guy is asking if your clown killies are not jumpers. That's what I asked too.
No. And see, that's what I don't understand. I've had several jump in the past. I have had several jump in the past. But I don't have any issues with them jumping out of the tanks when I have enough plants in there floating on the top. If that makes sense.
If you have plants floating on the top, then they don't jump.
Correct.
Yeah, but you don't have any plants floating on the top right now.
I do on the sides. I make sure that on the end side, the water sprite goes up to the top, so that way it creates a bunch of cover.
Okay.
And like I said, I've never really had any issues with them jumping. In those breeder boxes, they do have the lids on because just in case.
Right.
But in the aquarium, I believe if you set it up right, they're not going to jump. I'd rather have lids on them, but at the same time, I kind of like not having lids on them.
Yeah. So I'm going to go from the bottom to the top on saying good morning to everybody since I'm behind. We got Foxy Fishes. Good morning. Caleb.
My fault.
Good morning. No. Hey, Whip. Jess has her danger nails on, so watch out. Yes, I do. I redid them last night. Put my long ones back on. The Nano Aquarium guy. Good morning, Caleb. Good morning, Garcia. Good morning. Miss Lori. Good morning. Whip. What's going on, Whip? I guess it's time.
Hey, I'm Whip, and I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show. Now, let's get tanked!
Let's get tanked. All right. Amazon Research Center. Dr. A, good morning. Good to see you. Let's see. Jenna P,
I
good
can't
morning.
beat that.
Dennis Christensen, good morning. Silver Creek Aquatics, good morning.
How do I make it go this way?
Pile Aquatics, he says Paramecium and Infusoria are microscopic, and you're not going to see them individually. You'll see a cloudiness in your water, and they get dense. And
That's what I figured. So I don't understand what these little hairy things are that are floating around in my aquariums.
Bunny
when I
Viper,
turn on the light, they're everywhere.
And do they kind of dissipate after the light's been on for a little while?
Uh-huh.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics, good morning. Fishfam.link, good morning. And Madge 316462. I was today years old when I found out electric eels are not eels, they are fish. Okay. I didn't know that. Let's see. Scrolling.
Oh,
Good morning, Greg.
much better.
Silver Creek, good morning.
Hello, shrimp.
I was thinking that you were going to be off today.
Yeah.
30 days post.
It's Thursday.
Is that going to be your day now?
Pretty much. I'm taking Thursdays off. Either that or I'm going to be doing Sunday, Mondays. Okay. It's just right now, the way the holiday was and everything, it was easier to take
Thursday.
I took Monday off and then Thursday. Okay.
Miss Patty, good morning. I'm lurking, so no talking bad about you. And then there's all the links. Craig's Catfish Cave. Good morning, Craig. I jumped in your chat the last night for a little bit. I don't know if you've seen me or not. All right. I think I made it to the top. Let me go back all the way to the bottom.
So did you have fun having Lisa on?
Oh my God, it was a blast. Oh, it was a blast. And she taught me so much, even just about my frogs. Like, stuff that I didn't know about my frogs. So that's why I ended up with this microscope, or my friend giving me this microscope. It's a, did you see it? This microscope? Oh my gosh, dude. It's a Nikon. It is hospital grade. Oop, I'm sorry, Rainey.
Holy smokes.
Look at that.
Wow.
I might get a little closer. It's a Nikon lab photo. Gave it to me, man.
See, then I can send you a sample of my water with the little hairy fuzzy things, whatever they are in there, and then you can look at them and tell me what they are.
That's right, you can. If they'll live long enough in the water.
Well, even if they don't.
Well,
you can tell me whether it's an organism or whether it's,
well, I can look it up, and then I can
micro hair algae.
Send the photos to Alex or Dr. A and get them to identify them.
Ooh, there you go. That's right. We got experts and pros in this community.
We'll get it.
I forget.
The other. But yeah, he
Not everybody's such a dumbass like me.
No, you're not. I have not used it yet. I don't want to use it until I know a little bit more about it, and I need to get some slides for it and some new whatever this thing is called, lens, because that lens is broke.
Ouch.
But it's brand new. Other than this being broke, it is brand new, never been used.
That's awesome.
The guy that I got it from, his dad got it given to him as a retirement gift because he worked in that industry, and he just put it up, and then his dad passed away and the mom passed away, and so he asked his sister if it was okay if he gave it to me because they weren't going to do anything with it. So that's how I got it. It's the guy I'm painting for, but he doesn't want me to say names, so I'm not going to say names.
Gotcha.
Pardon me for saying hi to everyone individually. I'm running on fumes, but I see you all and appreciate you all. Oh, First Class Fish, good morning. Thank you. You can say like blanket hello. That's what we do. Papa Shrimp, they are called Cyclops. You have Cyclops.
Okay, I believe you. Huh. They're a trip. Because I've never noticed them before, but lately when I turn on my tanks, I see them in there, and like in the clown killifish tank, they go crazy. The fish are swimming all over and munching on them.
New local Austin, good morning. New local Austin, good morning. He said, say good morning.
Here's something else. Here's something else I want to show you. Wait, let's see.
It's a great spawning media for egg scatterers. That's the Subwasser tang. I love Subwasser tang. I have a little piece of it left, and I don't even see how it's growing.
So I told you I have, and look, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, there's all of those little bitty hair things. Yeah.
Are they stuck to the glass? Are they floating in the medium?
It's all over.
All over.
They do. Yeah, they do both.
I've got these wormy things that are white and real skinny that are in my shrimp tank that go up the glass. They're real little, real skinny.
So this is how I take the water out, right? Showed you this. I got it down. It's going into this little tank down here. But what I started using the other day of temporary is I'm taking my brine shrimp pitcher and I have the hose attached to it. I'm filling it with pure RO water, and then I'm dripping it down through here into the tank that I'm taking the water out of. So that's my little miniature auto change water system.
Okay. That'll work. That's inventive,
Right?
man. That is.
I got to do little things like that. Sometimes I do little things like that to get these tanks going. But these are all just temporary. And I did decide after last week, when I was on the stream and I talked to everybody, I did go ahead and move the rack over here and put this rack in this spot.
Okay.
So I'm going to have this rack, and then I'm going to fill this rack out the right way.
Yeah.
And then I have this rack. I got to clean all these bottom tanks. They're nasty. These are all cleaned and ready. I have 3 of them going. The last one on the end, I just need to put water in it. And then, like I said, this rack over here. So it's going to fill out pretty good, man, in this room.
Cool.
The bubbles.
Huh. That's so pretty.
Yeah, I like it.
Do what?
I said I like it.
Shrimp nerd. What brand is that hatchery, and what are the pieces for that setup?
What are it's this Brian hatchery. Here's my other one. I got 2 of them. The ones that Corey sells, the blender.
Yeah, the blender.
And then here's the pedestal.
Yeah.
And then I have the lid and airline hose, that component in my closet.
I don't use my that one either. I have it, but I don't use it for a hatchery. I like my other one. The one I got from
I would rather just have a mini version. You know, I need a version that's like a third the size.
Really?
You know, because
You don't make as much as I do, though.
right now. If later on, when I have all the tanks going and filled and I'm breeding like crazy, yeah, I'll probably use the whole thing. I mean, at my old house before the house fire, I used to use the big giant funnel looking thing from Brine Shrimp Direct.
This one.
But I had bukus of fry, guppy fry, caught fry. Yeah. Yeah, I had that one.
I love it. And I've used
it works great.
Ones. I love it. Oh, shit. But I make a bunch. I had gotten off the roller coaster for a little bit and gotten away from making them so much, which is odd for me, but I just got busy and Why is it not doing that? Do secure link.
So if I look there, I'm looking at the camera. Yes. I can't see chat, by the way. So
yeah,
That's the downside to being on my phone, is I can't see chat.
Well, so I was late because I was out there with my horseshoer. I'm trying to send him money through my Cash App, but it won't link my damn card.
Through your catch app?
Yeah, my Cash App. It's not a major credit card. It's a debit card. Darn it. Sorry, you guys. He's like waiting on it.
It's all good.
He asked, I sent him a text. It's for that mare that hurt her foot. By the way, Caleb, how's your mare doing? There. Link card. All right. Invalid CVV. No, it's not. I can't see. Oh, let's do this. Okay, it worked. Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
Transaction successful.
Right. Gemco has one like that too, but they're always out of stock. The one like the big one like I have, or the one like the co-op sells. I don't have any gift cards. This is my debit card. I have found frozen brine shrimp to be just as good as live. Dude, I can't get mine to eat frozen. If it don't move, they don't want it. I've spoiled them. The one like I have, I got from Brine Shrimp Direct. They seem smaller than live. What do you mean they seem smaller than live? The frozen ones are smaller than the live ones? Well, how is that possible?
I don't know. Maybe the live ones just look bigger because they're swimming around.
But even to send frozen, they have to be hatched first.
Yeah.
So how would they be bigger? Greg, I don't understand how they're light. I mean, how they're smaller.
Maybe they just don't let them grow as long. Like I usually wait like 24 hours.
Oh, I do too.
But sometimes you can pull them like, 12 hours and you already have some hatched, and you can pull out those little babies and they're going to be smaller than the ones that stay in longer, that have a chance to grow.
All right, done. Got it done. Roxanne says we use the decapsulated live hatching BBS from Brine Shrimp Direct. Faster hatching time, but shell cleanup just as easy. I don't use the decaps. Well, I mean, I use the ones that come in the can. Hey, Papa Shrimp, since you're using your phone, there's a button that you can hit and you can see chat. Papa nailed it. Okay, so they pull them as they're hatched instead of.
Oh, there it is.
Silent, good morning. Vibes, good morning. No shell cleanup, but they're more expensive. And I don't have to really worry about the shells. Those have little round hatcheries that are good if you don't need a lot of it. It automatically separates the shells as the shrimp migrate towards the center where the cup is. Who? What? What? First class fish, which one? The frozen BBS is caught right away. BBS is best in the first 8 hours or less. Yeah, but you don't get a good enough yield. If you don't wait till they're all hatched, even if some are older. Because I'm not going to try to separate them twice.
One of the things that I noticed is that in my attempts over the years to find ways to breed or hatch baby brine shrimp is I did try one of those manual ones that you don't hook anything up to, the little black tray with the lid with the little cup in the center.
Yeah.
And those actually work really good for what they do and the way that the inside is designed to separate the hatched shells and the eggs, so that way only live baby brine shrimp go to the center and get in the cup. You're not getting any, broken or open seeds, shells. Yeah, because the shrimp swim, they go towards the light in the center where the little cup is that you pull them out with, and they all gather there in the center, and you just take the cup out. And right when they start hatching, you'll have, maybe a couple of dozen. You can pull them out, and they're tiny, tiny, tiny. Or you can wait a few hours where there's a bunch of them, and they're a little bit bigger than when they are if you just get them out, a couple of dozen at a time every 10, 15 minutes or so.
Without getting red eggs in it?
Because the cup is sitting there just below the surface. So like the egg.
Because the eggs float. Uh-oh. He froze again. There you go. Well, kind of.
But the way the inner rings work, it helps separate the eggs from the shrimp, because the inner rings have little steps and they're set at certain levels to help keep the eggs out. It's kind of a pretty cool little concept that works by itself.
Interesting.
But I've made sure that I always keep those little cups. Little things like that are perfect to be able to scoop stuff out of, cat stuff out. And so I like those little cups. But it's a pretty cool little concept. If you don't want to take up too much room, you don't want to have an airline and a light and a heater or anything of that, you can just do that. And they work pretty good. You get pretty decent yield.
Dang. Let it hit the wall. Let's get it, Nana. Good morning. We hatch 2 little bottles of baby brine shrimp a day. I appreciate not having to clean up eggshells first. We go this route because the fry teeny and can easily choke. Jericho Brine Shrimp Hatchery.
Yeah, it's not for a fish room or anything like that, but if you just need some, you want to treat your shrimp or your fish to some baby brine shrimp, that's a good way to go. I was doing it for a while just because I had a bunch of German ram fry.
Right. I won't. Let's see. I'm gonna show it. This is just Google. I'm not on Amazon yet, but
Yeah, isn't that it down there in the bottom left? Or right in the center?
let's see. That one right there?
Yep.
I want that one. I want to try that one. Or that one. Bulk reef supply. Come on. It's not doing anything. Huh. Maybe because I was already on it. British, good morning, British.
Where'd my coffee go? Oh, I drank it.
17% today. I don't want that. I want to just look at it. I want more pictures.
Is that the only picture it's showing?
I guess. I want more pictures. Okay, here we go.
Ooh. Fishmas in July starts tonight.
It does. Yeah,
What
I'm going
do
to
you
talk about
say?
that. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit.
After the break. Yeah, see the way the little rings are designed?
Yeah.
All of those little rings are at different level. It's not perfect level. It's at different levels. So that way the shrimp that end up in the middle are shrimp that swam there, not stuff that just floated. They make it work so that way the shrimp are the only thing that goes towards the center because they're going towards the light. And when you have the cover on, that's the only source of light is right there through the center.
Huh.
But the way the cup is set in that little hole in the center, when it's set there, everything is stepped up a certain way for the shrimp to be able to get to the center, floating on top.
Huh.
It works. I was surprised that you get a lot of shrimp out of it. Takes a little bit longer because there's no heat source, or anything like that. But if you use straight tap water, that'll help because the chlorine helps soften the shells.
Yeah. Huh. Well. Isn't that just cool?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for gadgets like that. So yes, I've tried it. I've tried all kinds of different things. I'm just a sucker that I want to see. I want to know for myself why or why not.
Oh, Doc says he's got to go because one of the Peruvian TV channels is coming to the research center today. Oh, we'll have fun.
Ooh, awesome.
Awesome. That sounds good.
Don't forget to tell them I love shrimp.
Right. Or fishfam.link so they can find us all. At Jess, that's the one I was talking about, but explained it poorly and couldn't remember the name. Okay. I want to look at this other one. How we got on brine shrimp, I don't know, but.
Because somebody asked about my tank, my water chain. I mean, my water chain system.
That's it. I want the one that is inside the aquarium that hatches. As they hatch, they swim out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I get this ain't it, I guess.
Because the water in salt water is more dense. So the salt water will not mix with your fresh water. That's the concept.
Huh? Wait, what are you saying? What are you
This-
talking about?
when you hatch your brine shrimp inside the aquarium,
Uh-huh.
if you want shrimp to come out and auto feed your fish, basically, you
Yeah.
can't have the salt water mixed with the fresh water. It'll kill the fish. But they make one that supposedly, the way it's designed, the water in freshwater is denser, or salt water is denser, so it doesn't mix with the fresh water.
Okay, so this one is inside. Use in or outside of the tank. But that just looks like that doesn't look like it actually feeds them. That just looks like you can use it just to help incubate them.
Yeah. I've nerded out in too much fish gadgets.
Oh, that's an egg tumbler. That's a nice, kind of cute egg tumbler.
It's so great to have a stream and a place for the fish fam community to come together.
Right? Amen.
I agree, fish family.
Aquarium Garden Zen, good morning. Mention how the aquariums are being held hostage if you're going to be on TV. Those hatcheries have been around for 50 years. Which one? The first one this one? The first one we were looking at? Not this one, but I know they have it because I've seen it before.
I synced it.
Right?
I know. I have too. I looked at it. I was interested in it. And I was like, that'd be interesting just to put them in there inside the tank and hatch them. And as they come out and get into the fresh water, they feed the fish.
Right. What the heck? 1 pack aquarium baby brine shrimp dispense storage container for brine. What is that? 1 pack of aquarium baby brine shrimp dispense storage container for baby brine shrimp hatchery with 50-piece collection tubes kit. I guess that's if you freeze them, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's the problem with breeding or hatching brine shrimp is you end up with millions of them and you're like, I only have 4 fish.
Not me.
Well, you know,
yeah,
not us crazy people, but normal people.
Normal people.
We're a different breed, all of us with multiple tank syndrome.
Yep. That's true.
My roommate was looking at me like I'm crazy as I'm buying my last 5.5 gallon aquarium. And she was like, you're buying more when you have all of those that you're trying to sell? And I was like, yeah, I got to complete the set.
Right. I get it. Totally get it.
What do you do?
Buy another tank.
Yep.
Brine shrimp, what is that? Large capacity automatic brine shrimp incubator with Regulating valve.
I was trying to read. Oops.
Regulating valve and adjust switch to control the speed of shrimp harvesting. Simple and practical. Brine shrimp hatchery kit is simple and practical. You can use it to help shrimp hatching easy to clean, large capacity, high hatching rate. Well, is that the one that shows saltwater though, right? I mean, that kind of looks like it. But not exactly the one I'm looking for. Somebody find me the link of the one I'm looking for. I'm looking. I don't see it. Maybe they don't make it anymore. Let me go back here. Let's go back to, what happened to Jerry? Oh, recent, I didn't post it. Oops. Okay. I forgot to post it. There you go, Jerry. Oh, and I need to go over and post it too. How y'all like the thumbnail today? There you go.
Hello. I hit the wrong button.
Miss Lori.
Jess, I sent you a link in Messenger. Check out to see if that's the one you were talking about.
Okay, I will. I'll do that now. Facebook.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Papa Shrimp.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Miss Lori keeps me in line. Somebody got to. To my regular one or to Maine's?
To your regular one.
Dang. Garcia and Caleb. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey.
Everybody's here just in time for break.
Right?
Yeah. Just real quick.
Oh, there it is. Here it came.
I love shrimp.
Hello, Shrimp 2.
And especially being on the Aquatic Morning Show like yesterday, and now being back on it again today.
Right?
I just love the Aquatic Morning Show.
Good morning, Garcia.
That's how I do that.
Yeah, walking. Look at that.
I don't know if this is it or not, Miss Lori. We did look at this one. But I don't think it's quite it. Cam. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up.
Yeah, because that's the only one I could find that goes into the tank.
Right. Yeah. I guess it.
I know I had seen it, but I don't know how long ago it was when I was looking into it. It may have been so long ago that they don't make it anymore.
Let me see. Brine, shrimp, hatchery.
Lori,
Garcia,
I love you.
I love you.
It's bears.
Don't worry, Papa Shrimp. And don't worry about it, Kato. I love you guys too.
Oh, we know. Oh, Jesus.
I got
Just
too
back
many
to
things
work.
open. Let me
And look at my
post.
truck already. Empty.
Woohoo.
We're home early
Good
today.
deal.
Yeah.
You work?
Good morning, Barbara.
All right. I think.
Hey, Jess, remember I told you about that? Me and Lady Shimmy was going to a thrift store.
So who was?
Me and Lady Shimmy.
Oh yeah.
Me and my, I found a nice little tank, nano tank that I'm gonna set up.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's gonna be off the chain, and for everybody will know, there's gonna be shrimp in that tank.
There better be.
I think I found it.
For that tank, and for that tank, it's worth it, Papa. It's worth it.
All right. Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Yep, it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's my first time getting shrimps and all that, and doing a shrimp tank.
Awesome.
I found it on eBay. I think, Miss Lori.
And I'm thinking
Just
about
be careful. Fair warning. It is addictive. You may acquire multiple tank syndrome.
Syndrome.
Well, put it this way: I was at 30 tanks. Now I'm at 12.
Well, but you went bigger though. You went bigger tank, so you didn't lose volume of water. You just got rid of glass.
Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of that I had seen. Yes.
Okay. And it separates the water, the salt water from getting into the fresh water, but lets the brine shrimp out.
Yes.
Incubator, fresh, brine, shrimp, continuous, durable, fresh. Well, this says for seawater tanks.
It does?
This one says seawater tanks. Let me see.
Yeah, you
well, maybe they made the claim. Maybe they made the claims that it worked so good too early, and now they're backing off and just saying, nope, it doesn't work that way. But it works good in saltwater tanks.
You know,
you get brine shrimp from the salt water?
Do what?
Isn't it brine shrimp from salt water?
Well, they do live in salt water, or well, I don't know if they live in saltwater.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that the term brine kind of defines that they come from salt water.
Yeah. Well, they do, but I don't think it's as saltwater as saltwater, if that makes sense. I don't think the density is as much as the ocean.
Does it come from the dry salt lake beds?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wake up.
Let's see.
Oh, dogs.
In the incubator can be used in freshwater tanks or seawater tanks. It only takes 18 to 24 hours to hatch brine shrimp eggs. The hatched brine shrimp will swim into the aquarium by itself when they are mature. So it says fresh and salt.
That's what I thought.
Now, how? Oh, you said it's because the salt water is denser, so it stays in that compartment.
Yeah, it's heavier, so it won't float up and mix with the fresh water, supposedly. Something like that. You know, some technical physics and chemistry. I don't know.
Yeah, see, this one says where did it say it? I ain't crazy. I read it. There. The incubator can be used in freshwater or seawater tanks. The only thing is, I'm not paying that much. I'm not paying that much for it. I seen some that were cheaper that were the same thing.
Yeah,
But
why don't you send me one and I'll test it?
$43 is better than $89, and it's the exact same thing. I don't know why it's so much more there, like double. But like it's 99 on this one. Damn. But 43 over
That's
here.
why I said, send me one and I'll test it. I'll do a video.
Here's one for 41 on eBay. I just don't have a tank that I have just babies in that you know what I'm saying? I don't have one in every tank. So when I hatch, I need to hatch for several tanks, not just one tank.
Right.
Oh, there's Jessie. Jessie. Oh, look. It's like she could hear me.
It's 11 minutes past break, Jess.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I am off on the brine shrimp hatchery loop. What is that noise?
That's one of the dogs.
Oh. Doggy dog. My dogs are looking now. Oh, First Class Fish. I see your email now. I'm so sorry. First Class Fish, where do you live? And I would love for you to be a guest. I'm bad about emails. Bad about emails.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I know.
And the only one I've been checking lately is the Aquatic Morning Show. I haven't checked my personal, nor have I checked Maine's in, oh Lord, a long time. A long time. What do y'all want to hear? Let's see.
I don't know. What's been a while.
We'll do the old fish hole.
There you go.
All right, you guys, it is time for mid-morning break. And you know what that means? We go and we play a song and a few songs or whatever for a little break here in the middle of the show while you go fill your coffee or bathroom or whatever you need to do. And we will be back. See you momentarily.
See you soon.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'ma float my fish down that old fish hole. I'm gonna swim till I can't no more. I'm gonna float my fish down that old fish hole. They gonna swim till they can't no more. I got the peacocks in the back. Don't forget the hats. Booners on attack and the puffers getting fatter. You can keep your fish however you wish. Ignorance is bliss, but keep my channel on your list. And can't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. They gonna tell you something. Don't gotta listen to nothing. Swimming in the tanks, harder than you think. Make it used for bait or you breed it to the bank. And gotta watch for bloat. Tanking ain't no joke. Bully fish, they poke and then they stress you till you croak. And ain't nobody tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing. Somebody's gonna say something. Don't gotta listen to nothing. Yeehaw! 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 Woo! Hey! Well, I'ma float my fish down that old. Don't forget the halves and the puffers getting fatter. And you got my fish down that old fish hole. They gonna swim till they can't no more. I got the peacocks in the back. Don't forget the hats. You use for bait or you breed it for the bank. And gotta watch for bloat. Tanking ain't no joke. Bully fish, they poke and then they'll stress you till you croak. And can't nobody tell me nothing.
my shell, all I need is a guardian. Looking through the glass, my armor is scarred again. Facing all life's mysteries, I will survive and thrive. More than just a snail, I'll prevail. I'm not just for cleaning up your mess. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. Color morphs all around. You won't see me backing down. Mysteries are in my shell, myths I wish to be dispelled. I am more than just a pet, I'm the snail you can't forget.
We're in need of a guardian with the key to the water that's got the golden parameters full of calcium carbonate. But to get to the heart of it, this is only a small part. Our lyrics were designed to help you snail it from the start. Don't treat us like janitors, poor nutrition won't manage us. All those amateurs thinking that these conditions won't damage us. Bringing up the heat so we breathe like carousels. It's an endless wave, another clutch of jade. She'll be parasailing to a grave. Purple or magenta, black or brown, we breathe and true. But none of that matters if we're battered down and feeling blue. We die if we drive like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. So keep that lid on tight to save us from our own desire. Looking up at you as our guardian in that ivory tower, imparting your knowledge and giving it that unbridled power. You decide and guide if we'll survive and surely thrive. Or am I just another snail trying to stay alive?
I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a snail. I am a
Snailed it.
Okay, sorry. All right, we're back. I did. I had to go pee. I needed more than just one
It's all
song.
good.
First class fish. Where do you live? What state do you live in? I have got these betta barracks right here that I need to get rid of. So if you're breeding bettas and you're close to me, I'll give it to you. I mean, if you're not close to me and you want to come get it, you can still come get it. But these betta barracks, yeah. Lots of songs are great. Good morning, Barbara Jackson. For Schooly, good morning. Well, yes, I am so, man, I have been so busy. I promise when I do the next one, I'm going to do it soon. And I will get it fixed. I can't use that same one. I have to do a whole new one. So, yeah. And I got to pay that subscription. I got to update that subscription. So, yeah.
We all know about that stuff.
Oh my gosh. Joe asks me every day, how many damn subscriptions do you need, Jess? Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the stream, but gotta get ready to go to work. Nathan, dude, don't be sorry. You gotta work. Work is work. I gotta go work after this. Yesterday, I didn't end up going to paint. I ended up going and spraying weeds all day and never got to start or get back to painting. Oh my gosh. The guy that I'm doing the painting for or have been doing the painting for has added more painting to it, which is great. I'm not complaining. No, because I make more money. But I got him, and the only reason I can talk about it is because I know that he's not watching. But I got him his name. His name, and I won't say his name just in case, but I got his name to go over the top of his back door with an anchor and a wheel that you drive a boat with, the old timey boats, captain's wheel,
Right.
to go on the other end. Well, I spelt his name wrong, so I got to go back to Hobby Lobby today and grab another E. I bought 2 R's instead of 2 E's. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I checked before I put it up.
Surf City.
Wouldn't it be like me to freaking just put up the wrong spelling name?
Yeah, it would.
It so would. Oh my God.
I would do it.
I saw it. I mean, last night I was like, do you spell your last name like this or like this? I forgot. And of course it was the wrong one. I know you are, Whip, but I just wanted to let you know. I know you're there. I know I'm gonna get it done. You like typing to hear yourself type. I like to hear the clicking noises too. It's harder to type with these nails though. I have to peck with these nails. With my other nails, I can do this.
That's too much now. How do you get any painting done?
Easy. I have no problems. No problems.
It's a girl thing.
It is.
I guess so.
It's just kind of like if you put on eyelashes, you'd be like, my eyelashes are heavy.
Can't play guitar very good with those fingernails.
Oh, I bet you could play better. You wouldn't have to use a pick.
That's true on one hand, but you wouldn't be able to hold the fret very well on the other hand.
To do this,
yeah. My dog's freaking out over here because the city is in my backyard. They're cutting down this oak tree, and they slammed their door, and she broke my bedroom door this morning trying to get in here.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Take some lessons from Victoria. That girl has some serious nails too. Yeah, hers are longer than mine.
So, Jess, did you get the email from the DFW Aquarium Association about the expo next month?
Really?
Depends on what email they sent it to.
Well, apparently, they made an announcement that they're doing a 2-day event this time.
Oh shit!
And it's going to be in Fort Worth at, I don't know, one of the market centers there in Fort Worth or something, an expo center. But it's going to be a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday.
Getting bigger, are they?
Yep.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do something, but I don't know if I have enough to do it by myself.
I'll go in with you.
So that's what I'm saying. If we did something together,
let's do it.
We could represent.
Yeah, sure. You bet. I'll bring Caleb along to help sell.
Okay.
Come on. You know where I live.
There's Jesse.
Oh, and yeah, Lena is doing a lot better. Doctor said we can start doing physical therapy tomorrow.
Oh, good. Good. Do you have to go out and doctor, or is the vet doing it all?
He told me leave it be.
Leave it be. Okay. Surf City Cichlids. Good morning. Where is First Class Fish?
I have no idea. I think they left.
First Class Fish. Okay, I'll just email them because they emailed me.
Yeah, their last comment was as
Jerry,
what do we need to do?
I don't know. I'm going to get in touch with them. I'll get with Susan and find out. I may go up there to AZ Aquatics today and talk to her and find out what's going on and at least get our names on the list and
first class.
Get a table.
Okay.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
We get a table? We split it?
Yep. Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
Nana said, hurry for free labor.
Hurry for
I don't like the free. I'm just kidding.
Let's see.
What?
I'm gonna look for that email. But yeah, we'll split a table for sure. When is it?
I believe it's the 20th and 21st or 19th and 20th of August.
August. Shit. Hang on. Let me make sure that's not the weekend. I have to go to Houston with my sister. Hang on. I'm checking.
I am a snail.
Right.
Yeah, we were talking about Jerry yesterday in one of the live streams.
Yeah.
Good things.
What did I do wrong?
How you been.
What'd you do wrong?
Everyone thought
I'm rebuilding, man. Life kicked my butt, and I had to take a little bit of time for myself, which I've really been enjoying. As much as I miss being streaming, I've enjoyed just focusing on me and getting. Like I said, I'm trying to get my fish room going. And
same here. I had the same incident. Mine burnt down. But yeah.
But I'm still here. I'm in the background.
Because I was supposed to go live after just today, but I got sick this morning, so you know, the sinuses.
Okay, so the 17th. What day is that? What day is the August 20th?
I think it's that Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
The 20th and 21st, is that what it is, or 19th and 20th?
That's a Sunday and a Monday.
Okay.
Well, whatever the Saturday and Sunday are the dates.
Oh, so 19th and 20th. Maybe.
Okay.
I think we're good. I'll just leave there and come there.
There you go.
Houston and come to Dallas or Fort Worth.
Yeah, I'll get all the information.
Okay, doke.
I saw that and that perked my interest, and I was like, you know what? By then, I should be able to get a nice little set of stuff to put on a table.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to get. I don't know if I can do it, but I really want to get some of those crabs. So,
ooh.
There's because I've got guppies, and of course I'll bring my guppies, but I'm sure Sam will be there with guppies, and I know others that are there with guppies. And so what are my guppies? How do I make my guppies stand out from theirs? You know, I mean, mine are homebred, but
so are theirs.
Right.
How
do I make
price point? You don't want to make them too cheap because you don't want to undersell yourself. So I'd sell them at the same price everybody else is, and that's how you make them stand out. Is you make them the same. My guppies are just as good as theirs. You know, we're all on the same playing level field. And I think that's the best way, instead of trying to do something like have a big, giant, colorful poster with the pictures of your guppies and your logo and everything just to sell your guppies. You know, nah, you don't need all that. Look, check them out. See how pretty they are.
Yeah, and presentation. But I do think presentation makes a lot. Who likes LSU? I like LSU.
First Class Fish said charge double and they'll think they're better.
Shit. Oh, excuse me. I've been like this.
You in your mouth today, Jess.
I know.
It's
is.
okay.
So sorry.
It's okay. I sit in the back of her room and I can hear her sometimes, and I just
have a
sit over there and laugh
sailor's
at her.
Yeah, I've studied in the classroom, and
A student freak.
I've had them, go, ooh, you just got to like you don't. Don't lie to me.
Her son does it. It's okay.
Yeah.
No way, Miss Jess.
What? No way, what?
We don't cuss, Miss Jess.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's what the kids are telling you. We don't cuss, Miss Jess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do get.
Only
get in
you
trouble.
do.
Yeah. Only me. They do get in trouble if most teachers
Oh,
were
Brooklyn
doing that.
has entered the
My
chat.
mommy, Miss Jess.
I'm a sub. I'm a sub, so I get to have fun with them.
Hey, Brooklyn. Good morning.
Brooklyn, okay, we'll work on that, okay? We're going to work on that. Brooklyn's going to help us set up our booth.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Woohoo.
We talked about it some at that other one I went to down south. Why can't I remember the name of that sucker?
Aquafest?
Yeah.
Aquafest?
No. Yeah. Is it Aquafest?
Yeah. Because it was it was outside.
For some reason, I think that I look at that name and I think that name is too big for that show. And so I think I second guess myself on the name of it. Does that make sense? Like, I would think Aquafest would be a huge, like Aquashella, Aquafest. Well, it's big, but it's not that big. And so when I think of the name, I think of it should be something bigger than what it actually is. And so that's why I second guess myself on what the damn name is. First class, again. Damn.
First Class Fish said, are you guys talking about the Clash?
No, I've never been to the Clash.
It's too far for me and Jess to go anyway.
Yeah. If you say they're worth more, people believe you.
I mean, that's a plus.
Brooklyn's going to start brainstorming.
Okay,
Thank you,
look, remember, I sell my fish under mainsail, spur, and fins.
I bought some merch yesterday, just saying.
You did?
I did.
From who?
From you.
You did?
I think if it went through.
Off of which one?
I just went through fishfam.link, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Then it went through, did you got the old logo or the new logo?
I have to go look. Hang on.
What's the name of the event we're talking about now? It's the one that DFW puts on. What is the name of it?
The Aquatic Expo?
The Aquatic Expo. Too many names for me to remember.
Aquatic Expo.
I got a hoodie.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love hoodies.
It has a QR code at the bottom. That's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It may be the mainsail, spur, and fins one then.
No, it's the Aquatic Morning Show with Jess and Rocco.
Oh, okay. That's the old logo, though.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, I figured.
If you want to cancel it, you can cancel it and get the new one.
No, I've already spent $53 on it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You should cancel it and get the new logo. But I don't know how. I don't know if I can kick it out or not.
I don't know. If it went through last night, my internet went down when I was trying to order it, so I don't know. Because some idiot ran into the pole last night.
Oh, no. What, okay, let me think here. What is the name of that I sell it through, Miss Lori? What's the name of, not Zelle?
Spring
tea. Teespring.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, when I think of things, I think backwards. I was talking to Joe about it last night. I was trying to figure out where I got something from, and I couldn't remember where I got it. And so I think backwards. I'm like, okay, I seen it here. And I don't know. I backtracked to think
Well,
about things.
I got, you're going to be jealous, Jess, but for when I come on the show, I got a custom flight jacket made.
What?
It has green sleeves, and then the back and front are all blue, and then it has your logo on the back, and then it has,
What?
up here, it has the Aquatic Morning Show with Jess.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait to see it. Jess, I don't know anything about show guppies, but if you do, then sell them for what the quality goes for. If you're not sure, then they should be less. I wouldn't know how to grade them. Well, so here's the thing. Most people don't know how to grade them, and all they're looking for is pretty. And it doesn't matter.
Healthy. Pretty and healthy.
Right. Pretty and healthy. It doesn't matter anything else. It doesn't matter if they're homebred. It doesn't matter unless you know something about them. None of that matters. It's going to be the flashiest, whatever catches their eye to bring you to their booth, and then your guppies be the same price as everybody else's. I think it's going to be something that catches their eye, and then sell for the same price. Guppies. Now, the crabs, they're a little pricey nowadays. But if I can get my hands on some, I'm bringing those. I've been wanting to bring them. I just hadn't been able to grab my hand. Yes, I can. I just don't want to. If I'm going to get them, I got to buy a big lot of them. And I haven't done that yet. And so if this is the time, then this is the time, you know?
Right.
Yeah, Barbara, I hope Rocco is doing good. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I think it was actually not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before was the last time that we actually had a email back and forth. Nope, I take that back. I talked to him. Well, it's been at least a year now, because when my son came home, I guess around November last year, I think, and was going to go into the Army, I talked to Rocco, because he used to be a recruiter, remember? So, yeah. Yeah, Justin, our Rocco is old school.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But will somebody be able to help you with pics? Yeah. I'm going to get Brookley to help out. And I can take good pics with my Nikon. I just got to do it. And for all that matters, I could probably calm. You need some calm.
This stuff works. I mean, it calms you down.
Does it?
Yeah, it's from Target. No, Walmart.
Walmart. I don't shop at Target.
Yeah.
You don't?
I stopped shopping there because some things went down last time I went, and I just never wanted to go back.
Well, I have problems with their beliefs, what they support.
Anyway, my coffee is disgusting this morning because I ran out of creamer, so I had to use milk, and yeah.
Yikes. That makes it thin. I used to only use milk. Literally, all I would use in my coffee was milk and sugar. Now, I like the powder.
But it's fresh cow's milk, so oh well.
Because ooh, that's good. That's not like.
That's what I did during break. I went to go milk the cow.
Aw.
I literally just put the coffee cup under her and just was like,
hell yeah. I had a Jersey, I don't know, about 6 or 7 years ago. A Guernsey. She wasn't full Jersey. She was a Guernsey. And to keep her milk, because when I got her, she had a bag. So, and then I had to have her bred so that she would keep. But I did not know she was bred the first time. And Mr. Joe called me and said, Jess, there's a cap in with your cow. Do you think she could have been bred? I'm like,
yeah.
She didn't look bred, but She was, which is good because it kept her going.
Yeah,
But I got tired of it. I'm gonna tell you what, that is one. I got so
Jessica
sick of it.
is my
You have to do it every day,
sweet
twice a day.
lady.
You have to do it every day, twice a day to keep them going. If not, they'll lose their milk.
I don't know how to answer that question, but
What?
I'm gonna say he's doing good. Garcia.
Oh, the colt, your colt that you named Garcia.
No, he said, "Hey, Kayla." Oh, Garcia. Oh, he's doing well,
Yeah.
guys. He is.
Yeah.
He's doing really well. He got up today and ran around and he kicked me.
Oh.
I did this to his butt and he like.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find him this morning. It scared me, and I found out his mama covered him in the hay this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He said he needed to be warmer.
I mean, he has a heat lamp. He should be fine, and he had a jacket on last night.
Yeah. Yeah. He should be fine.
But,
He'd probably been fine without the jacket. It wasn't that cold last night.
Yeah. But, ooh, shrimp.
So, you guys, we need to talk about today on Roxanne, Foxy Fish's show called The Hot Mess Express. They are doing Fishmas in July, starting at 7. From what I understand, there's going to be 5 of them because there ended up being so many people that participated. So there were so many gifts that they're ending up doing 5 of them. So does that mean they're going to be 5 weeks, or they're going to do more streams during the week?
I think you said it was going to be 5 weeks because it's going to go into August also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I think it was the first week of August.
What did you say, Jerry?
I said, oh, wow.
Yeah. Let me see. Did Dee Dee do a thing on it?
Yes, she did a video last night. It was an invitation.
Okay. Let's see.
Oopsie.
I think
I didn't get a notification, but
she did 2 videos. But she did them like 3 weeks apart.
one was 6 days ago, and the other one was 15 hours ago.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I'm not getting notifications. Well, maybe I am, but I get so many that I just swipe them away during the day when I'm working, and then I don't see them again.
It's good. See, I get notifications from you, but I always swipe them away.
Yeah. Okay.
Starting on July 6th, that's all it says. Very helpful, Dee Dee. Very helpful.
All right. Here is the invitation from Miss Dee Dee to Fishmas in July.
Hope to see you there.
I thought that was another Fishmas thing.
Hey,
Battery's
Jeff.
dying. Thanks for having me. Okay, Jerry. Anytime, man. And let's work on that thing. Just let me know when you find out more info. Don't email me. Text me.
Foxy said I have a video on my channel that tells a little bit about it.
Okay. All right, Roxanne. I'll go get it. Yeah, you guys, if there's something I need to see, y'all email me. I mean, text me. Don't email me right
He doesn't
now.
do well on email, guys. I've tried.
Yeah, I'm just so busy right now, and I don't want to leave anybody out, and I don't do it on purpose. I'm not
Don't worry,
trying to
guys.
be
I'm
mean
here.
or bad or upset anybody. Okay, here we go. I think, or is that the one Roxanne? I mean, Dee Dee did. Let's see.
Hey, start it. Give me the link. Yeah. It's the one with the doggies.
Do the dog days of summer have you feeling a little rough? Then come shake off those midsummer humdrums with the ladies of the Hot Mess Express as we celebrate Fishmas in July. We will have giveaways all month long with a very special guest, Santa Claus. And he'll be bringing his bag of toys for all the good little girls and boys. And all of these wonderful giveaways have been donated by Fish Fam for the Fish Fam. So, if you are free starting Thursday, July 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, swim on over to the Hot Mess Express and help us celebrate Fishmas in July. It'll be one shell of a show.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he did that.
I love that ending. It gets me every time.
He's a mess. Love you, Eric.
And Jess Garcia wants to know if you received his email.
Did you send it to the Aquatic Morning Show?
I told him, I said, Garcia, she doesn't answer emails, by the way. He goes, Caleb, I know she doesn't.
Text, I don't know. I got 4 first class fish, but
I talked to Garcia after the live stream yesterday. We had a good little chat. Oh yeah, Garcia, did you ever get your car fixed yesterday?
Garcia, I don't see one, man. If you did it to the Aquatic Morning Show, if you send it to one of the others, let me know, and I'll go look at it. First class fish. Just gonna text you so you have my number, because that is the best way to get a hold of me.
Which boy, Whip? Which boy is crazy? Me or Garcia or both? Because if you're saying I'm crazy, Jess can verify I am crazy. She's been around me long enough. Jess, I'm kidding, and I love you. From Garcia.
Oh. See? You're nuts.
You had her looking.
And yes, dang, you're in Cleveland. Oh, you want to drive down to Louisiana and get this betta racks?
Louisiana sucks, just saying.
I love it. I love my state.
If I was closer, I'd take it.
I really wish somebody would, because I do not want to break it down.
No, I don't want it. Never mind. I don't
And that's what it's going to end up coming down to, is I'm going to end up having to break it down, because I'm not getting rid of all of the line, unless somebody takes the whole thing. I wish, but I mean, it's an awesome setup for bettas. I'm not breeding bettas anymore, and I really can't use it for guppies. So,
I have 2 10-gallon tanks if anybody wants 2 or 1. I need to get rid of them because I don't need them. So
What
if
are they?
anybody in the fish fam needs one, let me know.
Needs what?
2 10-gallon fish tanks.
Oh. I'll take 10-gallon fish tanks all day long.
Alrighty then.
Why don't you want them?
I have a big 100-gallon tank, and I don't have enough counter space to put these 2 tanks, so I'm just gonna
get you a rack. You looks like to me you got room in your room.
My room is
You got room?
Don't mind the mess over there.
Don't worry about that. But you got room to set you up a rack, some
Well,
racks.
I got this TV entertainment center right here, but I want to get rid of it.
You got some. You can get you some racks from Lowe's and keep them 10-gallon tanks and put you some either guppies or shrimp in them. That's what you need to do with them. But if you really do want to get rid of them, I'll take them.
All right, I'll think about it just to see.
That's all I had are 10-gallon. Well, I had 10 gallons, 5 gallons, like 2 40s, but I do 10 gallons mostly. But that's because I do guppies.
Well,
I can't go to the catfish cataclysm. I might. I don't know. If you would pay my gas, I would meet you halfway.
Where is that at? Let's see.
Put it on your nightstand on each side. There you go, Garcia.
I only have one nightstand.
It's up to Clash, Jess.
Oh, the Clash?
Yeah.
When is it?
September 22nd.
Is it? Just kidding.
It is just going to depend. I don't think I'll be taking it down before then. So I don't know. We'll see. It's just going to depend on money. What things are going on. We're getting our roof redone now. We finally got enough money to get that done, which is good.
Thank you, Whip. Thank you.
Yeah. Whip. You're awful.
Yeah.
You guys, we do have a fishery today. It's leftover from yesterday. So we're going to do that real fast. We're going to finish it up. If I can find it.
Fishery. We need like a theme song for when we do fisheries. Like
I know.
Fishery.
I have thought about that forever, and I just
time for a fishery.
Run out of time.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'll do it for you.
All right, you guys, here we go. Here's Fishery with Alex, Secret History, Living in Your Aquarium. This is the second part on how duckweed can save the world and your aquarium too.
Yeehaw.
Or a fish flake or sinking wafer where you're utilizing duckweed, because I keep seeing more and more with people coming up with really ingenious mixes of the stuff. And it's a great use for the duckweed that we're just kind of producing anyways. So it has actually been used as a medicine by dozens of cultures around the world for millennia. It's been shown to reduce the risk of diabetes, as well as shown to help the uptake of certain essential vitamins and minerals that cannot be metabolized or digested properly by human bodies without certain enzymes and alkaloids that we have to get from plants. And it's all in one neat little package in the duckweed leaves themselves. So for humans, it's been a food source very similar to microgreens or couscous or grains for a long time. And in many Asian cultures specifically, it has been used mixed in with food, made into a paste or kind of a dough. And it has more protein than soybeans pound for pound. Notably, its growth is reducing the carbon footprint as well. So the energy needed to create a digestible protein with 4 times less carbon being used to create it than any other method that's currently being done farming. Because usually you have to go get gasoline for the tractor. You have to get equipment and do all these processes, get fertilizers and things. And with duckweed, you don't have to do that. You can just let it grow in your ponds, and it has a myriad of benefits that it can bestow upon us just being duckweed. So it can be pretty interesting that this grows with so much potential, and yet it also still clears up nitrates, nitrites, ammonia in our aquariums or in polluted rivers and lakes. Duckweed is one of the fastest plants at actually processing nitrogen out of the water, and it can reduce a 20-gallon aquarium from 60 parts per million nitrates to 30 parts per million nitrates overnight with proper lighting. So scientists and aquarists alike have been using this floating plant and others to reduce the levels of nitrates in water for over 50 years now. It's been known about. And it's kind of an indicator, if it blooms up, that there's something going on, like farm fertilizer has gotten into the water. But it needs the fuel to grow just like anything else. However, it's able to turn a small amount of fuel into a large amount of benefit for us. So when it has the nitrogen, the phosphates, the CO2, and sunlight, it can actually reduce the surface evaporation of the water it's living in by up to 25% also. So that means that it's not only nutritious, but it's stopping the water from evaporating as quickly by 1/4. That's water going up into the atmosphere all day, every day, that it's reducing. And it also insulates water when it's cold. It keeps the water warmer underneath, which can be good or bad, but it has its uses. So it has this seemingly magic ability to trap heat that's very useful for saving on our heating in our aquarium bills. It reduces our electricity use and also by default our carbon footprint usually in doing so. Now, this plant moves water through osmosis and capillary action, which means that it still allows 75% of the water to evaporate, which allows it to still cool over time. So it's not going to, keep it so warm that it cooks everything usually. But it is worth noting that it can retain so much heat if you have one of those heaters that's set to, say, 78 degrees in your aquarium for fish that doesn't have a thermostat on it, that it can actually get very, very warm. And if it's low in the aquarium, the convection that goes on takes some time, and that can actually cause the heat to rise, and the aquarium thermometer and thermostat is going to still say that it's cooler, and it can heat the aquarium up too much. So it is something to note if you do have a thick layer of the duckweed on there. That's something that you might want to watch out for. Now, the other thing you want to watch out for is if you have a really thick layer of duckweed, you also need to make sure that you have some oxygen flowing into your tank, or that you're removing some of the duckweed. Now, in nature, the wind, water flowing, rain, animals remove enough of it that it generally is not a problem. However, sometimes it can grow so densely that it can be a problem on small ponds and things, which brings up another utility of it, even though it is a downside also. It can grow so dense that it reduces the ability of mosquitoes to lay their eggs. So it's also being used in parts of the world hit hard by malaria and mosquito-borne illness to prevent mosquitoes from growing in the water. In fact, it reduced mosquito hatch rates by 70% in some areas during studies done in 2017. Now, I want to mention that duckweed can grow so incredibly prolifically that while it's great for protecting fish from predators above the water, hides them, and also makes baby fish and fry feel very safe, it can prevent the exchange of gases like oxygen and CO2 in the water. So if it's in your aquarium, like I said earlier, you need to give the water some surface area to work with. Usually about 20% of the tank should remain uncovered ideally, or you need to run an air stone or hang off the back filter. So I hope I made that clear. That's really the one major downside of duckweed other than it aesthetically. I mean, when stuff doubles its biomass every day, what else can you do? So just increase the water flow and the aeration. If you don't want it anymore, you can either reduce the light You can harvest the duckweed, or you can turn up the flow. Duckweed will not live in areas where it has lots of flow. And if you harvest it, you can feed it to anything from chickens to goldfish and koi, or you can actually use it as fertilizer in your garden. So I want to talk about yet another incredible property of duckweed, and that is that it has a metabolic cycle that actively removes carbon from the atmosphere, as do almost all plants, which of course is great for climate issues as well. But from an aquarist point of view, it means that you have a plant that is essentially being grown by pressurized CO2 as if it was in a high-tech aquarium, because half of the plant is out of the water. It's getting access to air and to the gas exchange that it needs for transpiration and respiration. And it doesn't have to struggle with doing that underwater. The same is true of any Immerse plant, but it's worth pointing out that as it's cleaning your nitrogen cycle out and eating the nitrates, nitrites, and producing oxygen, it's also doing that. So one thing I want to talk on before we end this is biosequestration. And it is when a living organism consumes and stores a chemical, element, or compound, and over time, it actually stores it within the plant. Fungi also does this, as do all sorts of other compounds. Some of them are even inorganic, things like diatomaceous earth and other forms of chalk or lead or charcoal even. But in our living life forms, it's pretty special in that it can take harmful and hazardous amounts of substances like mercury, lead, or PCBs and things, and it can actually remove them from the environment and store them within itself. Now, that's kind of useful and kind of harmful, because if it just degrades back into the environment, it releases a concentration of it. But if we go in and we're collecting the duckweed, we can then move it somewhere else where it won't be of harm. And because of that, it has actually been used for cleaning up several major chemical and petroleum based products that have spilled in freshwater environments over the course of the last few decades. So studies have been done on using dry duckweed and straw, as well as oyster mushrooms, or at least inoculating that with oyster mushrooms, and then putting them in buoys or booms and chaining them together to float in the water where oil or other chemicals have spilled. They then cause a wall or barrier of the floating chemicals to be stopped, and it absorbs it, and it absorbs all the hydrocarbons. And then later, once levels have lowered, the still hazardous chemicals can then be absorbed by living duckweed that grows off of those buoys, and by fungi that actually live off of the duckweed itself as a fertilizer or a substrate to grow its mycelium through, along with straw and sometimes a little bit of clay or something. But this is already in use in several forms. And it's pretty amazing that it's being used to clean up chemical spills and oil spills in freshwater environments already. So we've covered how duckweed can provide a cheap, fast-growing food source for the world, or for your fish, or for both. It's a whole food as is that you can eat, and that has possible medicinal benefits pending research and studies. And it is a great supplement of protein, fiber, and nutrients, including all 9 important amino acids and building blocks of life, which means we can disarticulate it and use it for who knows what in the future. You can build almost anything with those in complex chemistry. Now, how it can slowly evaporate, or rather, All right. So we've covered how duckweed can provide a cheap, fast-growing food for the world, or you and your fish, as is, both as a whole food or as a supplement where you're taking the nutrients out of it. It's a great source of protein, 30 or 40% by weight, great source of fiber, and all sorts of other nutrients, including all 9 amino acids that humans need to live. And it slows evaporation, it removes nitrates and carbon, it conserves water inherently because of the thing I just said, and it can be used to clean up even deadly toxins and chemicals, store them within itself, be disposed of safely elsewhere. And if it grows too dense, it's actually able to stop mosquitoes from reproducing. It can be a great hiding spot for your fish in your aquarium or on an aquacultural, aquaponic type farm. It can be used to grow tilapia, which will actually eat the duckweed, then create waste that the duckweed eats. And as long as you have sun, you don't even need electricity to feed that system. But in defense of those of you who still hate duckweed and want to get rid of it, it does grow really fast. I get it. It eliminates waste and nitrates, and it's a great plant fertilizer when you take it and literally just throw it out into your garden. And I get that it'll take 4 or 5 minutes, maybe a week or every 2 weeks to deal with it. But I think there could be bigger problems in the world for the benefits that this little plant may have in store for us and already has in store for your aquarium. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content and you like these big picture episodes where we connect the world to your aquarium and cutting edge research and things like that, please, like, subscribe, the things to do, or support the channel, become an honorary producer, and become a member. Only $1.99. You get lots of access to stuff in the community tab. And you also get to be a lot more active in having a say in what we talk about on the channel, helping me make decisions and seeing behind the scenes stuff. Plus, you get a whole 180 extra episodes of Fishery, the audio-based podcast, ahead of everyone else. They're already online in my community tab for members. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Duckweed, it's the future.
Yeah.
And we have a $2 super sticker from Whip. Whippy!
Thanks,
Thank you,
Whip.
Whip. That's right. Party don't stop. And we do not have any birthdays today.
But we do
nor
tomorrow.
anniversaries. But I do want to say a belated happy anniversary to Stephen and Jenna. I did not know y'all's anniversary was yesterday. I found that out last night on Steamy McStreamy. But
Same.
yes, I hope you guys had a good anniversary. What else? Streams. The streams for today. We have
Dang, there's a lot.
Jimmy P's Aquariums and Ariums 4 to 6.
Mhm.
Fish Dad Jokes 5 to 6. And then we've got Hot Mess Express.
You gonna be there, Jess?
Yes, with Roxanne and Dee Dee. And tonight is, remember, the start of Fishmas in July.
Woo-hoo.
That's right. So this says 6 to 7, but I believe it starts at 7, right, Miss Lori?
7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central.
6 Central. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then
KG.
I don't know if Kelly's going to go or not tonight, but if so, she'll start at 7 to 8:30. And Craft Ed with Chattanooga Ed is 8:30
Oh, I love
to
him.
9:30.
I love watching I was on his live stream the other day. He was making an axolotl cave.
Yeah, no, he's so creative. So creative.
Yeah.
So,
Merry Christmas to you too, Foxy.
Yes, Merry Fishmas. And
See you later.
I need to talk to you, Roxanne, but I will do that in a minute. So, you guys, with that, we're 10 minutes. Well, actually, almost 15 minutes, but I was late getting the stream started. So, Kelly is still in Nova Scotia on vacation.
What?
Oh, okay. Well, then she will not be streaming
She will
tonight
not be,
that we know of. And good morning, Jenna. All right, you guys. That is the show today.
Hey, Jess, I'm going to email you those photos.
Yes. Okay, good deal.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know when you email me.
I will.
All right, everybody. I love you guys. We will see you in the morning. Same place.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a good day and see you on Hot Mess Express.
Woohoo!